Hello, everybody. So here I am, and I'm using a new tool today just to make sure that everything is fine and playing around with all the technology. But today, let's talk about this injuries, fitness and injuries. This is exactly what always happens when someone gets injured. You have an injury or something that stops you from exercising. What do? You just go and you stop exercising. I've seen this over and over and over again. And the other thing that happens is this, like, you have the injury, okay? You just go and you decide that this is it, and you don't ask for help and say, you know what, this is what's happened, and stop exercising. So what should I do? I have never heard anybody reaching out. Maybe actually just one client normally reach out and say, you know what, this is what's happened. Can we work out today and find modifications? Only one of out of all these years working with people, everybody does the same thing. They just go, I get an injury, I cannot work out. Such a good excuse, my God. Oh my God. But here's what happens as well, okay? So there might be limited mobility because there is a broken bone or something like that. Who knows, right? Whatever case it is. Or you sprain your ankle, or you did something and then your back just kind of went crazy, and then, or you have sciatica, anything, or you're in pain. Even a headache might stop you from exercising, right? And I'm sure you all have been there before. So those are all the different things. And if you can think of something else that probably that happens to you and you say, oh my God, I'm not going to exercise, then put it in the comments below, because I want to know while I'm drinking my water. So what are the limitations, right, that you currently have? So just also tell me, put in the comments below. 1, where are you watching from? 2, what are the current limitations that you have, if you have any? And if you have been in a situation like that, what have been your first reaction? Because this is a reaction. I get injured, I have to stop everything. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be like that. And what happens as a result of that is you have built a habit, you have built a routine. And when an injury happens, just because of life, you were walking and then you just sprain your ankle, and whatever happens, right? Could be a car accident. It could be, there are things that sometimes are out of your control. It just you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it happens. So what end up happening with that, it is that the normal response is, I'm going to stop, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to wait. You can go and, of course, just go see the doctor and see if you get a broken bone, a broken ligament, if it's just inflammation, if it's just a result of a stress. Of course, check all that out. If you need to have an MRI or an X-ray, please go ahead and do it, because that's going to give me more insights on what's happening with your body. And then I will know more about, how it happens, how I can help you. I might have to refer you to somebody else, okay? And but definitely do not stop working out, because you already have built the habit, you already have built the routine of doing the activities that is keeping you strong. It just keep your self-esteem high. So what are the solutions? So let's jump into that. What are the solutions? And the solutions are very, very simple, believe it or not. Why am I saying this? Because it is simple. Ask for help. Number 1, let me know if you have ever had any injury. Put it in the comments below and let me know where you're watching from. So if you ever have any injury, what happened? Okay, what was your first reaction? In the meantime, I'm going to let you put in the comments, and I'm going to mention a few things. At Naked Fit, we're doing a lot of online work as well, coaching online. We are like, there is meditation as well. There's all different activities that are happening outdoors in Calgary. If you're not in Calgary, unfortunately, we can create a strategy that at the same time we're doing something in Calgary, you can do that in the same location that you are, and then we can create that dynamic, and then we can exchange pictures and stuff like that. That would be wonderful. I would love to see that. So let me know. And of course, here I am, always happy to help you and support you in your fitness journey. Okay, so let's go back and let's say, what will be the solutions? Okay, if that ever happens to you, what do you do? And what will be the solutions? The solutions are very simple, as I said. Number one, ask for help. Okay? So as I said, go to the doctor, check what is happening, and then contact, if you have to go to physio, go and contact your physio and stuff like that to work in that specific body part. However, on the other side, you want to have the personal trainer like me, because we're going to work on the other part of your body. That is the first solution right there. Okay, so you have, if it's a physio stuff, go get that help, and I will be able to help you on the other parts of your body, because you don't really have to stop working out. You don't. It's just different. It is just modifications. We will be working on different body parts. See, that's the first solution right there. The second part of it is you always have options. If and it goes, and this it goes with the fact that yes, you can do other things. Let's say it was like a broken hand, like a wrist or something, like a tennis elbow, something like that. Then go for walks, go for a run and stuff like that. Let's say if a headache, this headache stop you from any sort of pain, will stop you from doing absolutely anything, period. That's the nature of pain. Then at that point, the question will be, and this is a question that you want to ask yourself. What is the pain telling you? Have you ever asked that question? I'm going to say, what is the pain telling you? I'm just going to put this on the screen. Okay? So I'm going to say, what is the pain telling you? That is a big, big question, right? Because a lot of times pain is telling us something. So it could be something like to slow down. It could be something like, pay attention to me. You're not listening. I have been telling you that you're too much in your head and you are not in your heart. That could be the case. Who knows, right? So what is the pain telling you? Another question could be, and we're getting into something like it might be weird for you. What is that body part telling you? Okay, so I'm going to put that on the screen. What is that body part telling you? So meaning, if there is, I give you an example on the headache. Okay, so maybe you're too much in your head. But what about if you have some pain in your ankles or your knees? If you have some pains in your knees, it could be like something like maybe you are lacking of flexibility. You're stubborn. Is that what your body is telling you? Our body, it's always, 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 always talking to us. But because we're so much in our head, we're so much in the stress, we're so much in that go, 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 we're not taking the time and the opportunity to listen to our body. So those are the things that you can think about and consider, right? Because it's super, super, super important to know all those things. What is another solution? Ask for help. If you're not already working with a personal trainer, or you don't have a physio, or you don't have a massage therapist, acupuncturist, it could be any practitioner. The question could be, the point will be, ask for help. A lot of people, again, because you have the injury, don't have the tendency to ask for help, and we only look for the help of the doctor. But there are so many other professionals that will be able to support you in that case. Depends on the level of injury as well. Okay? So always ask for help. What if we're looking at fitness? Because we're looking at fitness and your body, okay? Your physical body. What kind of practitioners could you get help from? It could be someone like me. It could be someone like, and let's say, like, if you're looking for somebody like me, I will be able to help you on the fitness part of it, and on the emotional part of it, and also the healing part of it. Okay. You can also go and look at an acupuncturist. The acupuncturist is always going to look into all the different points, your meridians, how to help create balance, so then the healing happens quickly. And that's incredible. It always helped me. You can also look for a physiotherapist. Okay, that's another option. They have a different specialty than me, for example. There is a lot of areas that we can complement for sure, but the physiotherapist is focusing on injuries and helping you out to recover and all that kind of stuff. What will be another one? For example, massage therapist. Why a massage therapist? Because and I will tell you, this is what happened. Let's say you get an injury in your ankle. Then what happens is your body and everything is going to try to fix that section, but you're also going to try to compensate. So you will compensate probably with the other leg. You will compensate. Your hip will try to compensate. Your back is going to try to compensate. Your shoulders, everything is going to try to compensate. So the massage therapist is going to allow you to release all that tension in those other areas that are trying to compensate. For example, that is a good example. If you can think of anything else, please let me know in the comments. Just tell me, I'm watching the replay, I'm watching the live, whatever the case is. Put the comments, give me your feedback, and what do you think of what I'm talking about, okay? And I want to hear your experiences. I want to know your comments. I know if anything that I'm telling you, it resonates with you, okay? So another solution when it comes to fitness and injuries, for example, or let's say injuries specifically, when someone have an injury, the first thing that happens is it creates inflammation, because there is a stress in that body part, creates inflammation because of the response from your body saying, I need to send healing or more blood or anything to that body part. So when the inflammation happens, that's how your brain processes that information and start focusing on that body part that needs to be healed or fixed, or, or relieve pain, anything. So that is what happens. So what is another solution in that when we're talking about inflammation? The other solution could be you take an anti-inflammatory. What are the natural anti-inflammatories? Well, first of all, you need to make sure that you're not eating anything that creates inflammation. So, for example, sugar. You might say, I don't eat fruits, or I don't eat sugar. So sugar, refined sugar, processed sugar, it really sneaks in a lot of different food items. For example, it could be in a lot of the canned food, sugar sneaks in. All processed like tomato sauce and stuff like that, sugar sneaks in. Of course, cakes and all those things, sugar is always pop and all that stuff. All the obvious ones, right? But there are the not so obvious, which is where sugar sneaks in, and it's a lot of food where that is processed or canned. That stuff that can stay on the shelf for longer. A lot of those things will have sugar. So you have to make sure that you eliminate sugar. Why? Because you want to make sure that your body, it is in a good state in order to heal that injury. And when we add food that creates inflammation, you're aggravating that injury as well. So that's the other area. And we're looking at, so we're basically talking about the D5, okay? So if I go here, so basically the D5, it is the holistic system that I created. So you have the injury, which is related to your body. However, we need to talk about now your nutrition, okay? So it's all about the D5. So then when you talk about nutrition, for example, alcohol creates inflammation because it's a toxin that your body doesn't know what to do with. So gluten creates inflammation in most of us, and I see more and more people being more sensitive to it, which is awesome because it means that your body do not like all that kind of modified items. So that's check. Awesome. So I'm talking about sugar, of course, processed food, junk, and all that kind of stuff. Same thing. Stay away from that because you want to create the perfect environment for your body to heal, to deal everything. You might take medication, prescription drugs, and all that kind of stuff, and it's fine if that's the case, and if you know that that's going to help you. However, you also want to help yourself. Okay. So you eliminate all the food. So now we're gonna add food that helps to speed up the healing process. So there are a couple of things. We can have a conversation and I can help you with some healing, energy healing around that area or your whole body or creating balance. I can help you with, so hold on, that's it, okay? So the other thing that it can be done, it is you can add turmeric, for example. And there is, and I will share that in the comments once I finish this call, there is another product from all the supplements that I take that is called Renew. It's a massive and beautiful and amazing anti-inflammatory. That's another option. It's all natural products, okay? What else? Just give me, what else are the anti-inflammatories? Put it in the comments below. I'm running out right now out of my head. I cannot remember anything else. And I know I have a huge list of that. Okay, so those are, another anti-inflammatory, it's rest. And you might say, that's counterproductive. I think that's the word. You're telling me to exercise and now you're telling me to rest. Well, you can exercise. You can also take the time to rest. Why do you want to take the time to rest? Because that is what is going to allow you to relax and create that perfect environment for healing. So those are the things that I can think of right now. Because there are so many things. There is sound healing that I do as well, that it helps massively with injuries and help your body to release the nitric oxide in your body, which is going to speed up the healing process in a case of injury as well. And if there is muscle tension, I can also help you with the tuning forks, for example, and helps the muscle tension, which if I put the tuning fork, I don't have the tuning forks with me right now, but if I put the tuning fork in that area, let's say if there is inflammation or anything like that, I am helping in that area to heal and support everything else that you're doing, whether you're with a massage therapist, with a physio, and all that stuff. And then we add this little touch of working with the tuning forks. It is going to help. If you don't know what tuning forks are, Google it, okay? Go for it. So, or just call me and we can have a session together so I can show you the magic and the beauty of the tuning forks. But definitely do not stop. And what I mean with do not stop, yes, take the time to rest and heal. And at the same time, don't stop your habits and routine if you have built in. You're going through all, times in your life that is so hard to sometimes build our habits and routines. And then when something unfortunate like this happens, it screw you up completely, your schedule, everything. So don't allow that to happen. If you're the person that wants to feel good, that wants to reverse aging, if you're the person that wants and appreciate energy, if you're the person that appreciate and love vitality, don't stop. We just adjust and modify what we need to, but then we'll continue with that process because it's also going to help your self-esteem. So I really appreciate all of you that watch this video or listen to it today. Thank you very much. And please stay tuned. There's so many wonderful things that are happening when it comes to meditation, online training, in-person training. What else? Salsa lessons. There is group classes. Also, I have a group class once a month. You can join online as well if you are in a location that is completely different than mine. Next group class, it is on June 19th, and I have a special guest, somebody that I really appreciate very much. So he's awesome. And those are the things. And stay connected. Let me know if there's any topic that you want to know about. Put it in the comments below. Send me a private message and let's have the conversation about that. Okay? Have a wonderful day and thank you for joining. Bye-bye.